The Tale of the Yellow Star, Samoria, March 28, 1944. The sound of the town crier wakes me. Before, my fascination with the town crier's performance had been voracious. I would always be in front of the townsfolk who gathered on the small hill near our house upon hearing his drumbeat. I stood close to the stocky man in his green uniform and cap so that I could watch his distinctive ritual. At the conclusion of the drumbeat, he would, in one motion, thrust the drumsticks into the wide leather strap on his shoulder and then yank out a document while contorting his face into a vocal instrument. His mouth turned to one side and opened round like a trumpet so that he could blast the proclamation. The syllables erupted like bullets from a pistol. At the conclusion of the recital, the audience would quickly disperse, but I could not stop gaping as the town crier reversed the process, turning his trumpet mouth back into a puffy round visage, while tucking the sheet of paper under his shoulder strap, yanking out the drumsticks and striking his drum with a barrage of a rapid-fire march. It was only then that I would reluctantly walk back home. This time, I do not go to the square. Lately, the town crier's proclamations bring bad news for us, news that humiliates me in front of the other listeners. I open my window and let the words filter in through the muslin curtains. Hear ye, hear ye. As of 8 a.m. this Tuesday morning, the 28th day of the month of March, in the 1944th year of our Lord Jesus Christ, all the Jews must wear a yellow star on the left side of the chest. The star must be of canary yellow fabric, of 6 equal points, 8 centimeters in diameter. Any Jew, man, woman, or child seen on the street without the star shall be arrested. Likewise, a canary yellow, 6-pointed star of 1 meter in diameter shall be painted on the exterior wall to the left of the main entrance of every Jewish residence. As of 8 a.m. this Tuesday morning, the 28th day of the month of March, in the 1944th year of our Lord Jesus Christ, the residents of any Jewish house not duly marked with the afore indicated star shall be arrested. This proclamation be duly... I shut the window. My God, what next? A yellow star? In after-school Hebrew class, I had learned evil tales of Jews having to wear humiliating markings on their clothes long, long ago in the Middle Ages. The Jew badge. This yellow star was a Jew badge. I refused to leave the house. I was not going to appear with the Jew badge. I couldn't be seen wearing that horrible, horrible thing. I would die if any of my schoolmates saw me. My brother makes a brave joke of the whole thing. He makes believe he has been awarded a medal. He cuts a star out of cardboard and covers it with glistening golden yellow silk fabric. It really looks like a gold military medal. He pins it on his chest and marches about the streets with a smile of triumph. My brother's medal becomes the envy of his friends. Soon other young boys begin wearing decorative yellow stars, pretending to be honored and not humiliated by the star. They, with my brother in the lead, see it as a mark of distinction. I could not understand them. When I saw my tall, handsome 17-year-old brother wearing his medal with mock pride, his valiant attempt to turn humiliation into triumph made me want to cry. It was a bitter, bitter joke. My anger was laced with raw pain. I do not leave the house for nearly a week. Mother pleads, her voice gentle and sad. Ellie, let's thank God for being alive. Let's thank God for being together in our own house. What's a yellow star on a jacket? It does not kill or condemn. It does not harm. It only says you're a Jew. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. We're not marked for being criminals, only for being Jews. Aren't you proud of being a Jew? I don't know if I am proud to be a Jew. I had never thought about it. But I know I do not want to be marked as a Jew or anything else. I am hurt and outraged at being made to wear a glaring label, a thing intended to set me apart and humiliate me. A criminal or Jew, what's the difference in their intent? What's the difference in my shame? I am no longer a human being. I am singled out at will, an object. Daddy seems oblivious to the star. Mommy has to remind him to put on his jacket with the star every time he goes outdoors. You cannot simply pin a star on whatever you are wearing. The law stipulates that a star has to be sewn onto every garment, with small stitches to be exact. Mommy solves this problem by sewing stars to several of our outer garments, and we could choose to wear only these when going outdoors. The canary yellow star does not detract from Daddy's elegance. He was always impeccably dressed and had a proud bearing, and even with the badge of shame he continues to exude an air of quiet dignity. His lack of awareness of this degrading emblem puzzles me. How can he so totally ignore the star? The grating, high-pitched tones of the town crier's chant carry a new message. End-of-the-year report cards are being distributed at all the local schools. As none of the nation's schools will reopen, all school children, from first graders to secondary school seniors, must appear in person at their respective schools to pick up their report cards, diplomas, certificates of graduation. Each graduate of the municipal secondary school must appear in person at the Institute's homeroom at 10 o'clock this very morning to receive his or her diploma. That's me. That's us. Our diplomas will be handed out. The entire class will be there. It will be like a graduation, a class reunion. I am thrilled. Then I remember the star. My heart sinks. I go to my closet, and there, on my blue spring jacket left of the zipper, is the horrible thing. When I put it on, it looks even larger. What if I meet the gang who had menaced me and shouted Heil Hitler into my face 9 days ago, on the day the school abruptly closed? Even worse, what if I meet John C. Novak? What would he say to me? Would he be embarrassed at the now obvious difference between us? I hang the jacket back into my closet. Coward. It is my brother. I am not a coward. Then what are you? Why haven't you left the house for nearly a week? And now your report card, even your diploma. I know what they mean to you, but you're afraid to wear the star. Isn't that cowardice? No one is going to call me a coward. I snatch the jacket and run out of the house without saying goodbye to my brother. Once I am outside, brilliant sunshine splashes into my face. The acacia tree in front of our house is the brightest green I have ever seen, but my enjoyment of the outdoors is ruined by the sight of the glaring yellow star near the front entrance. The huge painted shape is larger and more grotesque than I had visualized. I break into a run. I remove my jacket as soon as I reach the school building and carry it folded inside out, hiding the star. The corridors are empty. Report card distribution is already in progress in every classroom. In my homeroom, Mrs. Cortez is addressing the class. She is saying farewell. With tears in her eyes, she wishes us all success and tells us of her plan to retire early and return to her native town in Upper Slovakia. We drink in her words with the thirst of those who know that this is the last few drops of their water supply. Mrs. Cortez starts distributing the report cards together with the diplomas, alphabetically. My name is called, and I approach her desk. Mrs. Cortez pauses. Class, she says. Elvira Friedman received. My heart gives a jolt and begins to pound in a wild rhythm. My temples throb. I do not hear her words, but I know. A moment later, I am clutching the coveted honor scroll. It had been an unattainable dream. Words precipitate from the fog. Congratulations! We are happy for you, Elvira. In a state of delirium, I walk to my seat, past a multitude of glances of shared happiness and hands protruding into the aisle, squeezing, touching, slapping, embracing. I have a heady feeling of joy, of gratitude, bliss. Is this really happening? Then it is all over. Final goodbyes, final embraces, promises, tears. I head for home, still in a glow of unreality. A cold breeze greets me at the school's exit, and I absently put on my jacket. Congratulations. I'm startled by a deep voice behind me. I turn sharply and stare into the smiling face of Jancy Novak. You received the class honor scroll. Congratulations. Thank you. How did you know? The scroll, I mean. That I got the honor scroll. Suddenly, I remember the star on my jacket and blush. It is too late. He must have seen it already. But in his facial expression, there is no hint that he noticed the star, not a flicker. I saw the list. Your name was posted on the honor roll, he said, still smiling warmly. Honor roll? Where? In the central corridor on the wall, under the picture of Horthy and the flag. I spotted your name in the girls' column. I blush again. I didn't know about the honor roll. They had never posted the names before. This year it's different. This year there won't be any yearbook. Posting takes the place of the yearbook. He pauses. He's no longer smiling. This year everything is different. No yearbook, no graduation, nothing. Then a cheerful thought lights up his handsome, masculine features. Well, not quite nothing. We received the honor scroll, didn't we? You too? Congratulations! He is pleased with my enthusiasm, and I walk on air. We reach the front entrance of our house. We did not meet anyone. Nothing mars the perfect moments. Jancy stretches out his hand. Good luck. Will I see you again? I will be coming to Samoria every Thursday, to the library, in the afternoon. Perhaps I could see you there? As he shakes my hand, his glance falls on the yellow star. All at once his eyes hold unfathomable sadness. It astounds me. Then he averts his gaze from the star. I promise to meet him at the library next Thursday afternoon, but the glow is gone. Suddenly, I feel unbearably bruised. His sadness is too much to bear.